Oh, baby, do we got some rule changes for you today. Prop Shop Trader coming out with some rule changes. I think one of them is actually retroactive, but we're going to cover that in this video. But I'm going to say this one time for the people in the back. Make sure you actually stick to reputable firms. All of these new firms that come out that try to take in this market share, right? They're going to offer you a big, shiny object. It's attractive, right? It looks good. But chances are, if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. So be sure to not fall for these gimmicks, these marketing tactics that prop firms are using to try to lure you in to gain a little bit of market share, because things like this are going to end up happening. But before we get into the video, if you want to get straight to funded account, skip the eval stage, forget the eval stage, go straight to a funded account, start earning money right now. You can stick with the absolute most reputable prop firm that offers straight to funding right now, and that is Tradeify. You can use code JM, get 35% off. Best code in the absolute world. I heard it's becoming an absolute favorite. You can use that to get 35% off, or if you want to go to evals, use Tradeify evals, 35% off, and you get extra consistency. So hey, code JM, lock in the best deal. With that said, baby, let's get into the video. I'm going to share my screen here. We're going to walk through this rule change that we got going on with Prop Shop Trader. This is credit to JMU on Twitter. He shared this on Twitter. I did not get access to this because I'm not on their email list or anything like that, but JMU shared this, credit to him. So we're going to walk through this, go over all of these changes. First thing is first, these changes are effective July 27th, which was actually yesterday. Now, going through, they have some pricing changes and payout changes, right? So for the payouts, the 50K payout cap is now 1,000. 100K payout cap is now 1,200, used to be 1,500. 250K is now 1,500, used to be 1,750, and the 500K cap is staying at $2,000. The new cap applies only to accounts purchased on or after July 27th, so that's not retroactive. That is just on new accounts past that specific date. Rule updates. Now you can only have 10 max accounts. Traders may only hold up to 10 active evaluations. Existing over limit accounts are grandfathered but not replaceable if failed. So that's not retroactive. But if you do fail those extra accounts that you're holding, they are not able to be replaced. There's a new payout buffer rule. You must stay above the payout eligibility threshold. No more withdrawing into trailing drawdown. New first payout rule requires 6 trading days with at least 3 in the same week as the payout request. Lastly, they are tightening their consistency rule. Max single day gains must now be less than 30% of total profits, where it used to be 40%. What's really sticking out here about these rule changes is, one, the payout caps going down, but two, now only going down to 10 accounts when you could have more. I think they were, correct me if I'm wrong, don't quote me, but I think it was 20, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. But they are going down to 10 accounts now. That screams profitability issues. That screams you're paying out too much than you're making. I could be off. I could be wrong, chat, but that's what it's telling me. What really feels like is happening with these firms is they come in, they have no data, right, on launching a prop firm, and they offer this really unique, shiny object that lures in market share. They try to get a bunch of traders into their firm, and then once they feel like they have enough traders, they start changing rules, make retroactive changes. They try to make it harder to get payouts, or they start reducing the amount of money that you can request. And sometimes even doing that isn't going to save the firm. This screams profitability issues. This says, hey, we're paying out more than we need to, or better yet, more than we can afford. So all that to say, we're not going to drag this video out. All that to say is be absolutely careful with what firms you go for. What prop firms you trade with. If they're a newer firm, maybe give them some time. And keep in mind, there are reputable firms out there like Tradeify that you know you can trust when you put your money into them. So do yourself a favor and stay away from those shiny objects. One thing I do want to point out, now jumping away from Prop Shop Trader here and going into Tradeify, here are my statistics for July. I've had so many red days this month. However, my risk management has still allowed me to make money. Tell me what guru of yours can have this many red days and still hold an account, still keep an account, and still be green on the month, chat. Still be green on the month. How many of your favorite gurus can have that many red days and still be green on the month, chat? Tell me. Not very many of them. Guarantee a lot of the people on the internet are still just blowing accounts left and right, not telling you. Let's go look at last month. Last month, look at this. We had way more green days than we had red days, and we still made money. Made a lot of money. Tuesdays, for whatever reason, was just a pain in the ass. But look at July, chat. I have had, was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green days. I've had 9 green days and 7 red days, and I am still holding this account, still making money, still doing just fine, right? Risk management, chat. Risk management. There's no other person on the internet that has better risk management than I do. Okay. Anyways, enough about me. Chat, I want you guys to be careful with the prop firms that you trade with. Make sure to stick with reputable firms. TradeFi is a great example. Use code JM to lock in the best deal possible. With that said, we're going to keep this video short and sweet. If you like this kind of content, smash that like button down below, subscribe if you want to get more to the content, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.